Hi, I'm here today to talk to you about what an empath and medium is. An empath is someone that is like a sponge. They can sense energy, hear things if they're clairaudient. They can pick up different signals and vibrations and adjectives that people give off because they're an empath. It's very difficult for an empath to be in certain areas, certain places, because the energy can be very negative or very heavy. It can make the person feel very sad, weak, tired. A medium is someone that can hear, sense of clear knowing. Some have psychic abilities also. I have a lot of clairaudience, which I can hear things from the other side. That is my strongest gift other than being an empath. The clear knowing comes with that. You can't explain the knowing or the knowledge that you have. It is just there, and you know that it is true. In my first book, Living Life as an Empath and Medium, I have written about me trying to enhance or understand what it is being an empath. And along this journey, I have found that I'm also a medium. So I go in great detail of how to help you if you have any of these experiences. If you've had signs from your loved ones that have been deceased, a lot of people that I've spoken with are really upset with the grief that they have to endure because no one believes them. But when you hear your loved one after they've passed, or you have a sign from them, it is them trying to let you know that they are okay. Sorry about that. I also talk about meditation. Meditation is awesome to calm the mind, get the chatter out of the brain. It helps you really relax, lowers your blood pressure, and it actually enhances your third eye chakra, which is right here, and your crown chakra. It's very good for you to meditate. It helps you relax and take time for yourself. These are some of the topics that I talk about in Living Life as an Empath and Medium. I also discuss over 50 dreams that I've had from spirits from the other side that are deceased. They find me while I'm asleep because I am a medium. Sometimes I can speak to them, sometimes I can hear them, sometimes I can ask them questions. It all depends on the situation and the spirit. But I've had many, and I wanted to share with you. This is through 2012 through 2018, my experiences. So if you would like to read it, I hope you enjoy it. My second book is Experiences Never Stop. This book is actually a continuation of the first book. I have some validation that has happened in the first book. Things happen later that I've had validation that they actually were true, which was really awesome. I have 3 guides, and I've learned that they play certain music, and then I hear from them. So my first guide is my master guide. He sounds masculine, even though I know he's not a male. He is an angel, and when he speaks to me, I always listen because he is an angel with God. My second guide her name is Eileen. It begins with an I, spelled I-L-E-N-E. She's been with me since birth. She is one of my main guides. I hear from her all the time, daily. She plays many different musics that I have heard growing up as a child through present time. She's always with me. She's kind, gentle, warm, loving. She feels like a mother presence to me. My third guide is Dan. He was a boyfriend of mine, actually, that died many years ago, and now I have learned, 30 years later, that he's my guide. I hear from him the least because he has to learn and do, and I think grow still on the other side, but he's always there. I can ask a question, and I hear music from him. I share all of these things in both books, and I've learned how this has grown the information that I receive, and I want to share with you that these things are true. Many people do not believe me. It scares people, it frightens people, and I do not really care because these things are true. Evil is out there. God is real. Angels are real. Spirits are real. When you die, do you want to know where you go? I've been taught there's transition, there's limbo, there's the in-between, but most people will go straight away to transition and move forward in the growth that spirit needs to go into. I have been taught from my guides, and that if you have done bad things in your life, if you have unresolved issues, you do not get away with them. You will not ever get away with them. When you pass, you will have to go through those things during transition. You will do a life review, and you see all of the good and the bad that you've done and how it has affected other people's lives. So the best thing for you to do if someone has wronged you is forgive them and move forward, because God will take care of those people. There have been spirits that I have talked about in this book. When I rented a haunted house in Florida, it was the most terrifying, frightening experience I've ever endured. The house was haunted with a earthbound spirit that had an attachment of a demon. And there were many things that happened that I share in the book. And it showed me, and I am able to hear these entities, and so they want to speak to me.